Hi everyone, good afternoon, and thank you so much for joining us today. On behalf of BM Infotrade, I'd like to welcome you to our webinar on modern workplace setup, Microsoft 365 Copilot, and Intune device management. I am Anushka Mathur, and I'll be your host for today's session. We are really happy to have you all here with us. Moving on to the most exciting part of today's session, we're joined by Mr. Lokesh Sharma, who is a senior cloud engineer. And along with him, we are joined with Ms. Manasvi Mathur, who is Microsoft CSP expert. I'd like to give it up to Lokesh Sharma to take the session forward from here. Over to you, Lokesh.
Okay, so thank you, Anushka, for introducing herself. The today the agenda of this webinar is that the Microsoft 365 Copilot and Intune device management. Like both are a big topic for us only. Like in the today's era, we have a AIs that we are using a Copilot. So we have multiple options that we need to create agents through the Copilot, and we can ease our services, we can ease uh, our day-to-day life through the co-pilot. On this today we have a Manasvi that she can share insights on that, and we also share the Intune's MDM solution that help us to manage our devices through in our organization, how we can just like help to IT persons to manage their device, all the inventory of their organizations. So to start today's webinar, I request Manasvi, can you please share your screen and start today's agenda? Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for the energetic introduction. So, just give now.
नहीं नहीं बता
So, good evening, everyone. Okay. So, before I begin the presentation, so I just want you all to just close your eyes and just think about for 5 seconds what are your work day. How does it starts? Imagine a work day. You reach office, you open your laptop, and then it doesn't matter from which department you all are, from sales or marketing or IT or HR. You just reach office and open your laptop and just first you open your emails, then Teams messages and a team reminder pops up. Then someone calls, can you quickly share that file? Or can you quickly create a PPT? And that's how you just, your day starts and all that repetitive task happens. And then you meeting attends and all that work, repetitive. And that's where our Microsoft 365 Copilot comes in the picture. So let me just give you a brief. This is not going to be a technical task, or it is not just a normal Copilot demo. It is more going to be a helpful one, like how you guys can, make Copilot to your use for your organization. Okay, so today what we are going to cover in this session is how how the AI is here to actually help my organization, and not just it is going to just for the prompting or just email generation. And you should be able to also answer one question: will AI actually help my organization, or is just hype, like it is just in the trend? What we're going to see is how work actually happens today and how it can happen tomorrow if we are going to imbibe the Copilot or AI. So just think of it as a preview for the future office. And let's get started. Okay, so why Microsoft created the Copilot? First, let's just understand the purpose, the Microsoft mission. Microsoft goal has always been very simple, just to it is not just to empower every person, but to also every organization and on the planet to achieve more. It is more about helping people to achieve more and moving towards the more progressive and fast changing environment. Just like how we changed from paper to computers, and now Microsoft wants us to help to computer to more intelligent assistant. Earlier, softwares waited for instructions, and now the software helps you think, just like AI does, right? So let's be honest, how does employees don't get exhausted from difficult work? They get exhausted from small continuous tasks. It's not like about doing the work, it is more about every time generating the same emails, same ppts, searching the same documents. So here comes the AI. Your brain is used for typing instead of thinking, and that is how AI changes that. Instead of human doing work, computer storing, and now AI prepares it for you. A second. Okay, so this is just the 70% of the Fortune 500 use Microsoft. Like, all the customers who are already insuring the Copilot and already benefiting those, they're getting more and more success towards it. Hold on. It's some technical issue.
I'm sorry for the inconvenience, everybody. I guess there's some technical issue. We'll be back in a minute.
Sorry for the delay. There was some technical issue. Okay, so let's just assume. So let's just understand what is Microsoft 365 Copilot actually is. Imagine you had a personal assistant sitting next to you. And you're going to just say, like, draft an email, prepare a report, summarize this meeting, or just create a PPT. Even it doesn't matter, even if you're from an IT department or HR or sales or anywhere. And the best part is you don't learn a new software. It works inside Outlook, Teams, Word, Excel, and PowerPoint, just like that. Okay. Let's just take a brief review.
Let's go. Icy cold, I'm just a diamond in the rough. Keep it cool, cause every time I'm rising up. I'm on the road, yeah, I do it like that. I'm wild and more.
Okay. So let's just understand how this Copilot is very different from, from other AIs. Like you have heard about Chat GPTs and Geminis and everything. People often compare it to AI chatbots. Like they're like I can create any chat bot or anything. But the key difference for Microsoft 365 Copilot is actually how it is more customized for your organization, and it does know how your workplace actually works. It understands your file, your meeting, and your email, and not just your files and meetings, but also your hierarchy and how does your organization actually works. So as you can see, it is just some basic, it is not just some basic applications of all those things like you do with the normal AI or chat GPT or a chatbot, but how it is more, unique for every organization, or how you can, imbibe it in your Teams, Outlook, PowerPoint, Excel, and Word. Okay, so there are just three simple models. Like nowadays, we use Copilot Chat for just free version, but for organization, it is more useful for Microsoft 365 Copilot license also, and you get more and more benefits. We'll see in next slides. So let's just understand how this streamline the business processes. So when I talk about the Copilot is more customizable, and it is more about your personalized agent or your personalized AI. So here comes the term agents. And what does agents mean? It means like your customized AI, which you can also say as a co-pilot agent, or a chatbot just made for you, but powered by Copilot Studio. And those agents are you can also create your own agent if you want. It is totally customizable for your organization, or for your even for your personal use. If you want to create a PPT or emails, or you know like many more things. Even for agent builder, there is a very simple kind of process. There is nothing like coding or a big of a task for makers and everything. Yeah. And you can use so many out of the box agents, like even if you use Teams or SharePoint or Project Manager, Planners, you can use all these agents. They're just present there. If you even open those tools, then you can see a Copilot, I think. Okay, so this is the first agent which we have in our Copilot, and which is named as analyst agents, which is just like a data scientist. You can just put some raw data into it, and it will give you the detailed key insights in just minutes, which you can just provide in front of your customers, and which will just it is a more cost effective. It is built on OpenAI O3 mini model, but it is more optimized, and it does provide more detailed insights. I've used it personally though. Yeah, it is pretty good tool. And here comes the researcher agent, which gives the capability of from highly strategic, not just providing the strategy, but also providing the proper guidelines how about anything, from pitching the customer about your products, and to the building of all those products, like how you can deploy and how you can make the product more business friendly, and how what all products can actually help the customers. For users, it gives them a thought partner that can perform advanced reasoning grounded in the unique context. And for an organization, this gives them on-demand access to types of work they typically expect from high-paid employees. So yeah, it is true that AI can replace employees. And yeah. So this is the marketplace. This is like you can just call it a shop, like what all agents are presented, or you can just create your own for the marketplace also. So all the agents, whether developed by Microsoft partners or your own custom made agents, there is no breach of any data. All the security standards are met properly because it doesn't access all your data, but access what you provide and does not share with any third party or anything. It is the highly secure Copilot agent or AI agent. So let's just understand, how does AI transform our businesses and what is the main purpose? So what businesses can use and imbibe the AI into increasing revenues, optimizing costs, and helping employees thriving their own KRA KPIs and their uh, ultimate goals, you know? So every organization is built upon all four pillars, right? Sales, marketing, HR, customer service, and then our IT. And of course, so how does Copilot can help all the departments? Let's just take a overview, you know. Even for the sales, customer self-service and lead generation, multiple ideas and inspiration and customer engagement and the pitch, how a salesperson can pitch their products and all organization goal to the customer. It can help wonderfully. And same goes for marketing and customer service. Like marketing can get so many strategies and content creation campaigns and strategic posting and schedule for all the social media and marketing of the products. So let's just take a brief overview of agents.
Let's see. I think you need to share your screen with audio.
Hi, I'm Ashok, and I'm here today to show you our new analyst agent in Copilot. We built Analyst to think like a skilled data scientist, so you can go from raw data to insights in minutes. Analyst leverages a state-of-the-art reasoning model that we've optimized for advanced data analysis at work. It's based on OpenAI's O3 Mini. Now, let's see the agent in action. Imagine I'm in marketing. I'm trying to understand our most loyal customers. I have this really messy data set. You can see thousands of rows and a few tabs across customers and their monthly revenue, and none of it has been cleaned or contextualized. Usually, to make sense of this data, I'd need to ask my colleague who knows Python. But let's try the analyst agent. I don't have to spend time writing the perfect prompt to get what I'm looking for. I'll just ask it to help me come up with an of my customer base. You'll see the agent takes my question, understands the task, and constructs a plan to reach an answer. It also identifies the Python tools it may need to complete the task, just as a data analyst would. It can take any complex data set, make sense of it, and execute Python code to reason through the questions you have about the data. If I want to see more into its thought process, I can always click and see its chain of thought reasoning, as well as the Python code it's running in real time. This allows me to validate and trust in its thinking and approach. Analyst is already on to the final step and starts working on a visualization. Now I've got the answer I was looking for. With Analyst, now every employee has access to their own 24/7 data analyst. It knows Python, it's right within Copilot, and it uses chain of thought reasoning so you can check its work.
Okay, so let's take a review about research agent also.
Hi, I'm Ashok, and I'm excited to show you our new researcher agent in Copilot. Recent advances in LLMs allow AI to contribute like a team member. We've taken one of these models, OpenAI's O3 Deep Research, along with advanced orchestration in Copilot and deep search algorithms, and optimized it for work. The data you use every day. That's all your emails, meetings, files, chats, and more. Let's take a look. Now, let's say I work in product development and we're entering a new market. So I need help developing a product strategy for our expansion. I enter my prompt and researcher gets to work. It asks clarifying questions as a seasoned colleague would and uses my response to move forward. The agent takes my prompt, understands the task, and constructs a plan to reach an answer. You'll notice it reasoning over all of my work data in the Microsoft Graph, not just one file. Here, we can see its chain of thought reasoning. You'll see it working through the problem in real time. It builds an understanding of my product lineup, references recent meetings, and even pulls industry updates from the web. This process takes a few minutes, so let's jump ahead to the result. I got a really thorough response, in line with what I'd expect from a researcher on my own team. I can edit it in pages where I can bring in my team to collaborate. What we just saw was built on the Microsoft Graph and the web. But researcher can also be connected to third-party data via connectors and can leverage other agents, like the sales agent, to connect to its rich data and access its logic. Only Copilot knows what matters to you at work, and researcher taps into that. It knows what's most recent and what files and data and meetings are most relevant to you. With researcher, now every employee has access to expertise on demand.
At Amgen, we have a proud heritage of manufacturing complex biologics at scale for some of the world's toughest diseases.
Our commitment to deliver medicines for every patient, every time, is at the heart of what we do.
We are at a once-in-a-generation moment where we have the opportunity to harness the power of tech and biotech to revolutionize drug discovery and development, manufacturing, and commercialization.
Copilot for Microsoft 365 is helping all of our staff increase their daily productivity. It's helping us reimagine a company that's been in business for years. We started with 300 licenses, and now 20,000 of our employees have access to Copilot.
Each week I receive hundreds of pages of pre-read material, which I review very carefully. I now use Copilot to summarize this material for key points to sharpen my analytical skills as I go into key decision-making meetings.
In manufacturing, you're moving at a very fast pace. You have a lot of data coming at you. Copilot is one tool that allows us to synthesize that information and ensures that we can focus on what's most important, the production of that drug.
I'm really excited about the progress we've made to make Copilot smarter. We've taken advantage of extensibility options using graph connectors.
AI is not a replacement for human expertise. It's a powerful tool to augment the capabilities of our employees. With Copilot, we can free up their time so that they could be doing the things that drive further innovation.
These technologies have the potential to accelerate our research processes.
Identifying opportunities to use Copilot for daily efficiency gains and then multiplying those by 100 or 1,000 times in the life of a molecule from idea to achieving marketing authorization starts to give you a sense for what's possible. We now use these new technologies in every aspect of our business.
Copilot gives all of us the gift of time. Every bit of time that we can find matters, because it means getting medicines to people that need it.
Okay, so this much for the Copilot. And any questions from anyone? Anushka, now you can just unmute or.
We'd love to take your questions. If anybody has any questions, you can shoot at. Or you can also, if you're not comfortable by unmuting yourself, you can just drop them in the chat box as well. Oh, I guess there's no questions. I'd love to give Lokesh to take over.
Okay, so I think that co-pilot session is very and helpful for all of you guys. So basically today we have covered some practical examples and focused on real uses of rather than just like a kind of features of co-pilot. And I think AI is not here to replace people. It is here to empower our process and peoples to how we can just grow our organizations with using AI services. So AI is only for to empower our processes and to grow our services also. So moving forward, we have one more capability and like a kind of service that is core capability of Microsoft that we are showcasing you guys. So again, I request Manasvi to represent about the MDM solution that is provided by only the Microsoft, that is Intune, that help us to manage the devices and apply the securities and all the stuff. We also integrate Copilot with that MDM solution that helps to analyze the threat and solution of that. So, Manasvi, again, over to you.
Thank you. Sir. Okay, so by modern device management with Microsoft Intune, so what do you guys understand by this? Anything? Have you heard about Intunes? Like what all challenges you are currently facing in your organization?
So we have a question from Gulshan Gautam ji. Can we personalize Copilot according to our job role so that it provides responses tailored to a specific profile each time?
Okay, so I'll answer this question. Gulshan ji, thank you for your and regular listening. So the Copilot help us to Copilot is very customizable. So as Manasvi said that we can just customize uh, create a agent as a customize where we can just create a agent where we can just use for the mail drafting. We can just create a PO as you are anything you have purchased. We can just create a proposal. We have customized that agent also. We have options to create a PPT for our management also. We have multiple options to customize our agent as that we have a Copilot feature. And what about the integration of us Microsoft services? Yes, we have option to integrate Copilot agents, which are Copilot and a Teams or a Outlook. So it will help us to draft or a kind reply to the mails also. So yes, Copilot help us to ease our job or manage work as a job role that we are doing in our day-to-day life. I hope I answer your query. Okay, so are you asking what about? Mhm. Yeah. So when we talk about you have purchased, so I want to answer me each time keeping in mind like ChatGPT has a profile option.
So, can I add this point to Gulshanji's question? Okay.
Yeah, sure.
So yes, of course, sir. You can just make a customized agent in which you can just configure it and provide instruction like what are your day-to-day job responsibilities, how does a purchaser work, and how does it respond. And you can just even you can provide a sample format for the response, and then it will just generate. You just need to add the dynamic details to it, and then it will just generate the response, and you just need to send it to the person. Yeah. You don't need to type any details. Yeah. You can do that. And yeah, I hope I answered your question. Is there anything else? Yes, that is what I'm saying. Like you can create your customized agent and just put instructions and give your tailored documents to it. See, the agents are already the part of Copilot. You can just create a tailored agent for yourself. Any other questions? Okay, so let's proceed. Okay, so what do you guys understand by Microsoft Intunes? Like, what all challenges currently you're facing, or what do you understand by security? Like, there are three major keywords you can see on my slide. Anything? Okay. So, so what every organization is facing this problem right now is whether they realize it or not. Employees are no longer sitting inside the office, but company data still needs to remain secure, even if they're working from office or anywhere. Earlier IT security was simple. If you remember about 8 to 10 years ago, employees came to office, used office desktop, office internet, office server, and everything. So security was easy. Just protect the office network and that's it. But today, an employee might be in, at home or working from another city, using hotel Wi-Fi, using personal laptop, using personal mobile phone, and still accessing the same highly critical and confidential company email data and files and everything. So the question becomes, how can a company control and secure devices that are not even inside the office and that are even not also company owned devices? And the answer to that problem is what we are learning, what we're going to take a look today, which is modern device management using Microsoft Intune. Today, I'll explain everything in very simple and just this is not again I'm saying this is not a product review, but a basic explanation about the software and how it is going to, benefit you. Okay. Okay, why modern device management? Let me tell you a small real life story. Like, imagine you are an IT manager. You get a call, sir, my laptop is not working. And you ask, where are you? An employee's reply, I'm in another city or at home and I can't bring that device. So you cannot just go and check the laptop physically or update it, install antivirus. But employees still have access to customer data, even if there is a security breach or any virus just entered in that device also. So you cannot just secure that device sitting remotely. And still the data is at risk. So this is the modern workplace problem. Today, companies face four major challenges: remote work, employees are not always in office anymore, and hybrid work also. So multiple devices are there. Even mobiles and tablets are also all the company confidential data. So yeah. And how does this MDM solve all these problems? In simple words, MDM means the company manages, controls the company owned devices remotely. Like you can take full control over the entire device or just configure all the system level, all or the basic security compliance configuration, or you can just enforce password, OS policies, or just you can, if the device is lost, you can just take actions like wipe it, lock it, or reset it. Yeah, this is mostly suited for devices which are provided only by the companies. And what is MAM? Mobile Application Management. It only manages the corporate application. Like it is only restricted to the company applications or the data. It is not completely controls your devices, but it is only ideal for your own devices if you bring your laptop to your office or even if your mobile. Yeah. It protects your corporate data inside applications. There is no access to personal data or your chat history or your web history, nothing. It just works upon the company data, like my teams, files, and yeah, mails, everything. So how does actually Intunes work? Just understand. Now you may ask, like, what is this architecture from suddenly how you just brought it, right? So let's just understand how this Microsoft Intunes actually came from. Earlier, the IT system required Office server, Office VPN, Office network, but Intune is completely different. It is completely cloud-based. This means there is no dependency on Office building, nor any dependency on Office network. The working model is very simple. Admin creates rules, and Microsoft Cloud just stores all those rules, and then devices receive the rules through internet. Like the main joining point is internet. I hope you guys catch this. Yeah. The employees can be anywhere in the world. Still, the company controls the devices or the data. Like they have all the policy control, and everything. This is called the cloud management. The biggest benefit of Intunes is no need to bring your laptop or your mobile to the office. You can just configure it or secure it from anywhere. And what all are the supported devices and platforms? Windows 10, Windows 11, Mac OS, Android smartphone and tablets, iOS. So mostly all the devices and Windows compliant OS are supported. And the biggest benefit is company owned or your personal devices, both are compliant. So what all how you can just start with Microsoft Intune. You need to buy licenses for that. And these are the names of the licenses which are required, like Intune standalone license, Microsoft 365 Business Premium, 365 E3 or E5, Enterprise Mobility, and Security EMS. Licenses is all user based, not device based. Yeah. So initially, how do you set up the process for Intunes? First of all, you assign licenses to the users and then configure the device, which is like your company owned. If the device is company owned, then you need to manually configure the device to the Intunes or to the Intra portal. Then set the MDM authority for Microsoft Intunes, and then the admin can create the security policies and enroll restriction. But if the device is personal or bring your own devices, then the admin can clearly just implement the policies to your company oriented applications or the data only. So what all are the device enrollment methods are? So you can just enroll devices to the Intunes using Azure AD policies or Windows Autopilot for zero touch deployment. There is no contact with the devices, but the autopilot feature just enrolls your device automatically. Or you can just log into your company portal and then you can enroll. And for the Apple or Mac devices, you can just Apple automated device enrollment feature works for that. And even for the mobile devices, you can just scan a QR and then your device just get enrolled to the Intune. So for the integration and compliance policies, like what all policies, how the organization can secure their infrastructure, their employees' devices, and all the files, how actually. So you can just secure your network and configure the email settings accordingly. You can just configure email profiles, everything, and restrict the policies accordingly. You can restrict device features, like you can restrict USB, you can restrict the storage devices, and nobody can copy paste your data if it is a deployment environment. And you can enforce password and password complexities like 25 characters and all that basic password security policies which can protect the devices. So what are the security capabilities in Intunes we get? It checks the devices if it is compliant or not. First of all, this is the major thing which the baseline, how the Intunes work. It checks if your device is compliant or not, if it is having the correct secured OS or not. Yeah. And then it works with other features like mobile threat protection, data protection, conditional access, and security baseline. Yeah. You can apply policies accordingly. So how does conditional access and monitoring work? You can just provide the restrictions and enforce multi-factor authentication, allow only access to the compliant devices. You can just automatically block risky sign-ins and everything. It is just that easy. So what do you understand by this? And the key takeaways are Intunes. And how does it work actually? What is MDM and what is AMAM? Microsoft Intune manages and secure devices through cloud-based management system. The baseline was the internet and the compliance of the devices. And then it supports all major platforms like So Windows, Android, OS, Mac OS, iOS, and it can be integrated with all the company-owned applications and everything. Yeah, that's it from my side. And if you guys have any questions, please let me know. Is it possible to use a person? Okay. Yes, of course we can. It is possible. Like I said, you can just enroll your company own personal device to the company infrastructure with full, not with the full access, but you can also create a policy which is more about corporate associated, and then you can give access to it accordingly. But yeah.
So, like when we talk about our Android devices, so we also have that option. We can just create a company profile over there through the Intune, where like one user, like Gulshan ji, I think you have a user of with you. Like we can assign a license on your user, and what you can do, like you can enroll your 5 devices. Like one is Windows devices, one is Android device, one is like a tablet. So you can add 5 different devices with your IDs, and you can just assign any app to that user, so it will access of that application only. So we have that feature also with the Intune. And we have also the option of to add a customized application with your profile also. I think I answer your query. Any other questions? So when we talk about Android devices, so we have an option that like we can just create a business profile in your company owned devices or personal devices, where what we can do, like we can assign a policy to the Intunes. If user have the Intune profile in their mobile, so they can access only the allowed apps only. Like I have allowed only Outlook and WhatsApp business with that profile, so they can access that profile only. And you asking about like VPN, so we have option to add a VPN also in that. Okay, so that is a different question. Can I use my SAP profile on this without using a VPN? It only work on computer. Sir, basically, your SAP application is accessed through the VPN. That is access through the network, but we need to configure the VPN in your device. After that, you can configure the policy. If that that SAP application accessed by only the Intune profile only. So we need to first connect with the VPN, and we need to configure a policy where we need to add a SAP app, and that the user can access the SAP application only. I think I answer your query. Any other questions? Okay, so moving forward, if you have any concern regarding the Intune and Copilot and Microsoft services, so you are, I think you're able to see the screen where we have the concerned person's contact details. You can just drop down your queries over the phone and email. We can surely answer your query, and we are good to collaborate with you guys if you have any requirement for that. So if you guys don't have any questions, so we are moving forward to conclude this seminar. So thank you again, all attendees, to join this session, to arrange your valuable time with us to understand like how we can just Copilot works and like how the Intune MDM works. So if you have any concerns, you directly reach us on uh, our mail IDs and contact details, and you can also inquire on our website also, like it's a beaminfotrade.com, so where you have the contact us page, so our team also connect with you guys. Thank you for joining the call. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you everyone for joining. I hope the session was helpful for all of you.